Hey everybody, what is up? It is me, Jayden, here back with another reaction video. So yes, as you all can tell by the title, I'm finally going to be reacting to Self-Titled by 21 Pilots. So yes, I'm not gonna run with too much. Please make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe and girl, play that intro. So track number uno is Implicit Demand for Proof, and let's hop right into it. Melodic, however you say that word, melodic. Beethoven. They're not even singing, but they're just speaking to me. Like, I wonder if is this whole song gonna be instrumental? Yes! Okay, so with this track, Implicit for Demand, I feel as though, Tyler, he may be questioning God's power, but then he goes on to say, you can rain down on me, because I kind of feel like he's questioning God, but he's not trying to, even though he's doing blasphemy, he's not trying to do it, intentionally. He's just trying to call out for God. But so the next track is Fall Away, and let's hop right into it.
I don't want to fall away. I don't want to fall away.
Okay. Okay, he got bars. Okay, so with this track, Fall Away, I kind of feel as though Tyler is talking about not losing himself, not losing this challenge that he's facing right now in his life. I don't know, because oh my god, once again, this album, Tyler, he just be talking about some deep ass shit, girl. Tyler just really, I don't know where he gets his inspirations from. Possibly not trying to fall into a mental illness. He's really trying to fight this challenge that he's facing right now in his life, so he's clearly trying not to fall away. So the third track is the PANTALOON. Let's hop right into it.
They said he had lost his mind. You have learned way too soon. Find a life and build yourself up. You have learned. You are
Okay.
I'm all day through. Me staring out between the sun and the moon in the morning air. How he used to hustle all the people wanted to the fair and spin around. You are tired. You are. I'm all day through. Lose your mind.
Yes.
You are tired. You are. You are mine.
So with this track, the PANTALOON, I don't know how the fuck to say that. I kind of feel as if though, this song is basically talking about the typical life stage that everybody follows through. Because he said your grandpa died when you were 9. And then, I'm gonna skip, because I forgot the lyrics. But then I remember he was like, and it was time for you to leave and go find a wife, build your life. So I kind of feel as though, I kind of feel as though he's kind of describing the life cycle in this song. And he says something about your friends being fertilizer or something like that in the ground that you walk on. So this song is basically saying that eventually everybody will die. It's just the norm. We're all gonna die. So the next track is Addict with the Pen, and let's hop right into it. I kind of feel like this album may be a little bit more slow paced than his previous albums that I've heard.
Songs though I've been traveling in the deserts of my mind, and I found a drug. I haven't found a drug.
Yes, okay, Tyler. This sounds so emotional, y'all.
I try desperately to run through the sand as I hold the water in the palm of my hand, because it's all that I have and it's
I feel like this might be another fake song with him kind of talking to God about his sins. You better sing. In a way, I kind of feel like these tracks are really playing together because on the other tracks, he was also talking to God, and on this track right here, Addict with the Pen, he was talking about God. And also, I don't know, but this song is like really one of my favorites that I've heard so far. Listening to this album so far, I can definitely tell that it's way different from Blurry Face and Vessel. So the next track is Friend Please, and let's hop right into it. I know I already said this, but Blurry Face and Vessel are way more upbeat than this album. You guys did not, y'all did not tell me how like kind of like emotional and like slow tempo this album is. I'm here for it, but I was not expecting this. Like I was expecting the regular, you know, old 21 Pilots, but girl, this is more slowed down. Tyler's voice has so much emotion in it, like it's just fucking unbelievable. So like I said, I was not expecting this album to be this depressing. I mean, of course, like Vessel was talking about depression and like Blurry Face was talking about him fighting this inner monster that he had inside of him. But with this album, you know, he's talking to God. In a way, I kind of feel like it's kind of the same as their other albums, but the sound of it, it's not like Vessel as to where, you know, Vessel is basically like depression. You know how people on the outside, they look completely happy, and on Vessel the songs sound really happy and upbeat. But with this song Friend Please, he's basically asking his friend not to commit suicide. He's basically trying to convince him that his life is worth living and he doesn't have to do this to himself. So the next track is March to the Sea, and let's hop right into it. This is Ukulele. Please be Ukulele. I fucking love when 21 Pilots does ukulele.
Don't look left and right sometimes, but I'll fall in line. Your eye, and heaven forbid they see you cry.
Here we go. Okay.
I see a spaceship in the sky.
Follow me instead. This is giving me like empowering. So with this song March to the Sea, I was really hoping that it would have more ukulele, but like it's like a pinch of ukulele, but he doesn't add too much like he does on his other album. But what I'm taking in from this song is that, you know, it's kind of talking about not really being a leader, just following what mankind has always done in history. It's kind of like whereas, you know, you see someone marching somewhere and you're just like, oh, like if he's going this way, then I should go this way because everybody's going this way and everybody's doing this, so obviously it's the right way, and that's where, you know, they go on to March to the Sea. So the next track is Johnny Boy, and let's hop right into it.
He says something from work this time. He never really told us why. If he never really told a lie, but this time he decides he's falling in wake up when someone says to you goodbye. Made of flake the disrespect.
Okay. Okay, so I just want to say that this track, Johnny Boy, is definitely a highlight of this album. I like how, like, you know, it had that really intense build-up, then it went to, like, this happy-sounding ass song. Like, I was expecting it to be, like, on some deep, dark shit, but I really like how, you know, that was kind of unexpected. So what I'm taking in from this song is that, you know, this song is basically about Johnny Boy and, like, how, like, he does a regular life cycle, does his everyday routine, but it's kind of like, you know, his hard work that he's doing every day in his life cycle isn't really being appreciated. He kind of gives up, and, like, the people who never appreciated him, now they finally notice him. And so the next track is Oh Miss Believer. Okay, this sounds like a Christmas song. Okay. I like the way this sounds. Like, to be honest, it kind of sounds like a Christmas song, but it doesn't. I guess it's just like the bells. Yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Miss Believer. So I just want to say that so far, Oh Miss Believer would definitely have to be one of my favorite tracks from this album. I don't know, it's just something about, you know, although it kind of sounds like Christmas with the, you know, jingle bells, it's like something about the sound of this song and the production, the melody, everything about it is what makes it my favorite track on this album. Track number 9 is Aircatcher, and let's get right into it. Okay. I like how this is like, oh my god, okay. The chorus is like kind of like really dark, and then I like the way this sounds. It reminds me of one of my, y'all, his voice is like so auto-tune-ish. So what I'm taking in from this song is that, you know, it's kind of like Tyler is fighting temptation. He's using parachute as some kind of metaphor. I feel like, you know, it's literally like him trying to take caution steps of not falling into this parachute of love, and, you know, this parachute of heartbreak. And like, it's basically him saying that this parachute is his air catcher from a big ass heartbreak. So the next track is Trapdoor, and let's get right into it. You can just hear how young. You better sing, Tyler. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to be completely honest with this track. I don't even know what he's talking about. I know that he's saying something about pretending to be okay in this bad situation. It's kind of like a do or die situation that he's in, and it's kind of like him referring to the song as a trapdoor. I don't really know. You guys should comment down below, what did you take in from this song? So the next track is A Car, A Torch, A Death, and let's get right into it.
As I start the car and then I began, I barely feel a smile deep inside me. But then I remember when you packed my car.
Speed it up, Tyler. I just keep thinking of that. Okay, so with this song, A Car, A Torch, and A Death, I feel as if though, you know, he's kind of talking about depression and suicidal and, you know, wanting to give up, but, you know, his faith, God, he kind of remembers that, you know, God gave him this life to live, but, you know, these demons in him telling him to do this. It's kind of like when there's an angel and a devil on your neck and they're telling you to do this, and then the angel's like, do this, no, do that, do that. It's kind of like, I feel as though this is what this song is. So the next track is Taxi Cab, and let's get right into it. You better, okay. Yes. Okay, so with this track, Taxi Cab, I kind of feel as if though he's talking to someone or talking about someone that is struggling with these suicidal thoughts and depression and all these things going on with them. And it's kind of like, he's basically using the metaphor as if, you know, like when you're in New York and you see like people trying to stop a taxi cab and you're trying to help them. I kind of feel as though he's using a metaphor in a way. Do y'all give me? So the next track is Before You Start Your Day, and let's hop right into it.
I don't have much time to make your sleds look just right.
Yes, I'm living for how most of these tracks are really slow.
Ask yourself if you're alright.
This is kind of reminding me of the Fray, like. Okay, so with this track, Before You Start Your Day, I feel as if though it's kind of a song where, as Tyler is kind of talking about, you know, sometimes music can help you kind of initially start your day. Music can keep you going. Music can motivate you to do more than you thought that you could. So the final and the last track on this album is Isle of Flightless Birds, and let's hop right into it. Usually their closing tracks always make me so emotional. I don't know why, but let's get it poppin'. Kind of giving me medieval. My dog is so cool. Okay.
Now is the climax to the story that gives the deep breezing.
Right.
But if we wake up every morning and decide what we believe, we get to grading, and so degrading. It's time we're wasting, as time will fly by, and the sky will fly, as time is fading, and really thinking, your soul knows good and evil, your soul knows.
Fuck it up, that's my fucking 21 Pilots days fucking it up. Every time 21 Pilots does an album, it's always the closing track that really solidifies, is that a word? Solidifies the album and closes it out, and I don't know, it's like, it makes you feel like the album is complete. Because it is. So on this track, Isle of Flightless Birds, I feel as if though Tyler is talking to everyone out there. You know, he's kind of saying, instead you choose to do, you know, the obvious, you choose to do the traditional, and it's kind of like, you know, you're wasting these wings you have, and it's kind of like you're an isle of flightless birds. You're not flying, like, you're not showing your true potential. You're not really being who you want to be. But yes, overall, this album is pretty fucking solid. The only thing that I don't really like about it is that he didn't really rap much. Like, I don't know, like, I feel on Vessel, he rapped a little bit more, and I love Tyler when he raps. Like, his rapping is so good. But with this album, 21 Pilots, I don't know, like, I wasn't expecting it to be low tempo, but I think it is his first album, so that's probably why. Listening to this album kind of makes me wish I would have listened to the albums in order. I mean, that would have made more sense, but I don't know, like, I was all over the place with this, but I can definitely kind of see how 21 Pilots, their sound has definitely grown. Like, they've evolved, and they're only going to get better. But I haven't decided what are my favorite tracks from this album. The only track that I know that is definitely my favorite is Oh Miss Believer, but I guess I'm gonna have to listen to it some more, and then I'll comment down below what are my favorite tracks. But yes, I'm not gonna run with too much. Please make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure to subscribe me, and I hope to see you all in the next reaction video. Bye, I love you guys, and don't forget, if you can't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody?